What if one of the most promising substances for extending not just your lifespan but your health span, the years you live in good health, is already present, in trace amounts, in your everyday drinking water? It sounds almost too simple to be true, doesn't it? Top anti-aging experts, longevity enthusiasts, and Silicon Valley biohackers, always on the cutting edge of health optimization, are quietly and deliberately adding a specific mineral, often overlooked, to their daily routines. They're betting on its potential to unlock a longer, healthier life. This isn't some newly synthesized exotic compound discovered in a far-off lab. It's not some complex molecule with a tongue-twisting name. It's lithium, a naturally occurring element. Lithium is a light, soft, silvery white metal, so light in fact, that it can float on water. But they're definitely not taking the high doses typically used in psychiatric medicine for mood stabilization. Those doses come with their own set of considerations. Instead, they're exploring the potential of microdosing, carefully using tiny nutritional amounts far below the levels prescribed for mental health conditions. Why this approach? Why lithium? Because a growing and compelling body of scientific evidence increasingly suggests that lithium, when present in trace amounts, may play a surprisingly essential role in supporting optimal brain health, cognitive function, and overall longevity. Observational studies have revealed that communities with naturally higher levels of lithium in their drinking water, sourced from natural springs and aquifers, consistently exhibit significantly lower rates of suicide, a stark indicator of improved mental well-being. They also show reduced instances of violent crime, suggesting a calming and stabilizing effect on the community as a whole. And perhaps most strikingly, these communities demonstrate lower prevalence of age-related cognitive decline, including dementia and Alzheimer's disease. The remarkable consistency of these findings, observed across diverse populations and geographical locations around the world, strongly hints at something truly profound and fundamental at play. The possibility of lithium acting as a quiet, almost invisible guardian, subtly protecting and enhancing our overall health and resilience. The modern quest for longevity often leads us down complex paths, filled with high-tech interventions and cutting-edge solutions. But it's important to remember that the answers, sometimes the most powerful tools for extending our health and well-being, are found in nature's simplest elements, readily available all around us. Could this humble mineral, sourced from the very rocks beneath our feet, and the springs that bubble up from the earth, truly hold the key to influencing not only how long we live, but also the quality and vitality of those years? The scientific evidence is steadily mounting, painting an intriguing picture of lithium's potential benefits. It's a complex and fascinating puzzle, and we're only just beginning to piece together the full picture of lithium's role in human health and longevity. Let's clarify something important. Lithium microdosing is not the same, not even close, as the pharmaceutical doses typically used for managing serious psychiatric conditions. We're talking about vastly different scales here. Instead of hundreds of milligrams, which is the standard in psychiatric treatment, microdosing involves a significantly smaller amount, just 250 micrograms to 5 milligrams per day. It's a tiny fraction. Often less than what's naturally found in some water supplies, believe it or not. You might be getting more lithium from your tap water. The core idea is to treat lithium not as a drug, but as a trace mineral, an essential nutrient, like selenium, which is vital for thyroid function and overall health, or iodine, crucial for hormone regulation and preventing deficiencies. The aim is restoring what modern diets, often lacking in essential nutrients due to processed foods and depleted soils, may be missing. Proponents of this approach believe our ancestors, with their diets rich in naturally sourced foods, consumed significantly more lithium naturally. And the theory is that microdosing simply returns us to that natural, healthy baseline supporting optimal function. So, what's the key difference between these two approaches? High doses of lithium, as used in psychiatric settings, are powerful and designed to alter brain chemistry significantly, often to manage acute symptoms. In contrast, microdoses are intended to gently support cellular health over an extended period, promoting resilience and well-being. Think of it as a steady, gentle drizzle consistently nourishing a garden, promoting healthy growth and vitality, not a sudden, overwhelming flood that can damage and disrupt the delicate ecosystem. The ultimate goal is subtle yet profound long-term support for overall well-being, specifically for optimal brain health, cognitive function, and promoting a healthy, vibrant longevity. All of this is pursued without the often challenging and unwanted side effects associated with high-dose psychiatric medication. This gentle, more natural approach is precisely why lithium microdosing is rapidly gaining traction and popularity within wellness circles and among health-conscious individuals. Ultimately, it's about optimizing your health and well-being through subtle support. It's about enhancing your natural capacity, not masking symptoms with heavy medication. How can such a tiny amount of lithium, often measured in micrograms, make such a profound difference in our bodies and minds? It seems almost unbelievable that something so small could have such a wide-ranging impact. The answer lies in its subtle but significant impact on key biological pathways. Lithium doesn't just target one specific area, instead it acts as a modulator, influencing multiple interconnected systems within the body. One of its primary mechanisms is inhibiting GSK3 or glycogen synthase kinase 3, an enzyme that has been linked to inflammation throughout the body and brain. By reducing the activity of GSK3, lithium helps to calm down inflammatory processes. This is crucial because chronic inflammation is a major driver of aging, contributing to a wide range of age-related diseases and overall decline in health. Furthermore, inflammation plays a significant role in the development and progression of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Beyond its anti-inflammatory effects, lithium also boosts autophagy, the body's own cellular recycling system, which is essential for removing damaged components from our cells. This process is like a cellular spring cleaning, helping clear out damaged proteins, dysfunctional mitochondria, and other cellular debris, ultimately keeping cells healthy and functioning optimally. Lithium also plays a vital role in supporting brain health by increasing BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factor. BDNF is a protein that acts like fertilizer for the brain, promoting the growth, survival, and differentiation of neurons. Think of it as a nourishing elixir for your brain cells. This increase in BDNF directly supports memory formation, enhances the learning process, and bolsters overall cognitive resilience, making the brain more adaptable and resistant to age-related decline. Higher levels of BDNF translate to stronger, more resilient, and more adaptable brain cells, capable of withstanding the stresses of aging and environmental factors. And the benefits don't stop there. Lithium may even protect our DNA by playing a role in preserving telomeres. These telomeres are the protective caps found on the ends of our chromosomes, acting much like the plastic tips on shoelaces, preventing them from fraying. They naturally shorten as we age, contributing to cellular aging and decline. Intriguingly, studies suggest that lithium has the potential to activate telomerase. Telomerase is an enzyme responsible for maintaining telomere length, effectively slowing down the rate at which they shorten and potentially slowing biological aging itself. In short, microdosed lithium supports optimal brain health, promotes efficient cellular cleanup, and contributes to genetic stability, all of which are key components in the pursuit of longevity and a vibrant, healthy life. It's a subtle yet powerful ally, working behind the scenes to support our body's natural defenses against the effects of aging. The growing body of scientific evidence is compelling, demonstrating the potential benefits of lithium, even at these incredibly tiny microdosed amounts. Lithium is a naturally occurring element found in rocks, soil, and water. When water flows over certain rocks, it dissolves lithium salts, which enter our rivers, soil, and food. The most common supplement form is lithium orotate, a lithium ion bound to orotic acid, which helps it cross cell membranes efficiently. This means smaller doses can be effective, making orotate popular for microdosing. Lithium aspartate is another form, but orotate is more widely studied for longevity. Some researchers are exploring whether the mineral-rich water in blue zones, areas with exceptional longevity, plays a role. The idea lifelong, low-level lithium exposure from natural sources may contribute to health and lifespan. Our environment and what's in our water may matter more than we think. Lithium's story is a reminder that nature's elements can quietly shape our well-being. The case for lithium microdosing is backed by intriguing science. A 2011 Japanese study found that areas with higher lithium in tap water had lower mortality rates. A major Danish study linked higher lithium exposure to a 17% lower risk of dementia. These effects were seen at low concentrations found in drinking water, relevant to microdosing. Meta-analyses show higher lithium in water is consistently associated with lower suicide rates worldwide. Lithium seems to act as foundational support for mental well-being and cognitive health. Animal studies like those on roundworms show lithium can extend lifespan and improve health in old age. While worms aren't humans, these findings suggest lithium's benefits may be fundamental and conserved across species. The science isn't just anecdotal, it's global, consistent, and growing. Lithium may be a key to a longer, sharper life. Most people microdose lithium through over-the-counter supplements, usually lithium orotate at 15 milligrams per day. Some seek out mineral waters naturally rich in lithium, mimicking ancestral intake. The goal isn't a dramatic effect, but steady long-term support, like taking a daily vitamin. Consistency matters more than timing. Many take it with meals for better absorption. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Benefits are believed to build over years. Always consult a healthcare professional before starting, especially if you have kidney or thyroid issues or take other medications. Even trace minerals can interact with your body in powerful ways. Safe, informed experimentation is key. Despite the promise, caution is essential. There are no long-term, large-scale human trials on microdosed lithium for longevity. Most evidence is observational or from animal studies, not gold-standard clinical trials. High-dose lithium can affect kidney and thyroid function, while microdoses are likely safe. We can't be certain without more research. People with kidney or thyroid issues should avoid lithium supplements unless supervised by a doctor. Lithium can interact with medications, especially those affecting sodium and water balance. Supplement quality varies. Choose reputable brands with third-party testing to avoid contamination or incorrect dosing. Transparency with your healthcare provider is crucial. Informed, cautious use is the best approach. Lithium appears to be a systemic stabilizer supporting cellular resilience and brain health. Some scientists argue it should be classified as an essential trace element like zinc or iron. This reframes lithium from a drug to a nutrient, something our bodies may need for optimal health. The evidence for microdosing is compelling, especially for those interested in cognitive health and longevity. It's not a miracle cure, but a subtle, preventative strategy that aligns with modern, proactive health approaches. The key: be informed, start low, choose quality products, and consult a professional. Understand the difference between nutritional and pharmaceutical doses. Lithium microdosing isn't a magic bullet, but it may be one of the most accessible tools for a longer, healthier life. Sometimes the simplest elements hold the greatest promise.